tell you how to get your man. Today, I'm gonna tell you how to get a man's, any man's. It'd be a big man's, a small man's. It could even be me. But for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna tell you that's not gonna work. For me, anyways. So it's pretty easy to get a man's. I'll tell you from my personal experience because I always get what I want. So probably when this video's over, you will be able to obtain anybody you want, as in any man's. So the first step is to figure out who they are. Figure out what they do, figure out their hobbies and whatnot. You can talk to them, or do what I do, go on their Instagram, scroll through, and, look into their life. I remember with the first person I liked, I found their address.
That was fun.
And I may or may not, paid a visit. Number one rule when you're going through someone's Instagram post and you're scrolling through, do not like a picture. If you do, you better be quick to remove it, because if not, it might already be too late as it is. So, yeah. Might be some other host trying to get your boo. And we about to... Who says boo? Who says boo? People say bae. So anyway, another thing I did, which I don't exactly recommend, is, scanning their license plate number. Now I'm gonna go through the rest of these quickly, but next we have their friends. Now in order to get you a man, you gotta figure out who their friends are. If they don't have any friends, well, it should be an easy slide in and slide out. Slide in, slide out. It's that simple. So, like I said, in order to his friends should be a lot easier than talking to him directly, unless you like them all and you homie hopping. I mean, that's cool too. Now, what I did is I found one of my man's friends. I sent them a snap by accident, and today we're pretty good friends, and that's how I kind of got information on them. But I'm still friends with the person, so in the end it all works out, and I wasn't being manipulative. If you can't get to his friends, well, the thing I always recommend is to try to be something you're not, as in like what they like, do what they do, and try to get their attention by doing things that they like. If it doesn't work, then obviously you're not going to be a match. Because it ain't going to work. If you can't do what they do, then... Now, personally, I've never been rejected by anybody, because who would reject me? And I'm not kidding, who rejects me? Nobody. So, I am a professional. I've been in the game for a hot minute now. So, now I can pull anybody. It don't matter who it is, how old they are. I pull anybody. If I want them, I get them. It's that simple.
Moving on.
So, if you manage to get to his friends and be good friends with them, you can hang out with them and try to get them to come along. What was that? If you manage to meet up with them, then the flirting comes in. Now you have to have a game, or else you're not going to be getting anybody. And I got you. I got you. When you're up close to them, you got to give them that look. You got to caress them. Now what I do to please them, or to make them like me, is I remember I ate brownies with a friend. Technically she's all over, but I brought a whole thing of brownies to my little classroom, and I asked him, I was like, you want a brownie? He was like, sure. He took them, and then next thing you know, he's like, no. Oh my god, that's hideous. Once they start figuring out that you like them, it's either a hit or miss. Okay, I'm stop joking. Anyways, if you combine having game, acting flirtatious, touching up all on them, they allow it. Waving. Wait, so I'm editing this, and I for real just said waving. Oh, wow. Wow. Now, I've done this before because I was like, well, I don't know if they're really into me. What you have to do is DM them. Don't tell them in person you like them. DM them or text them if you could get their phone number. Now, one thing I love to do is at like 5 a.m. I would like send them it was like a wall of text of how I felt towards them. And I'd go to sleep and I'd wake up and the first thing I'd see is, you know, what they said back to me. And of course they fell for me. Because who doesn't? Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? That's kind of about it. Like, there's not really much to say. This is probably going to be real short because it's so easy. Like, I shouldn't even have to be making this video. But there's always someone out there that just doesn't understand. Maybe it just comes natural to me because I know how to get what I want. Okay. All jokes aside, that was actually kind of fun to make. It was a little messy. I'm sorry. The quality is a little trash. I'm sorry. This is being recorded from my phone. I don't really know what kind of content, jeez, I want to make, but this is what I'll have for now. I hope I can come through with editing because I haven't done it in like, I don't know, a year, couple years. Oh man, this is going to be a really unprofessional video because I kept forgetting everything I wanted to say. Okay, I don't know, I don't know what to say next. I'll see whoever in the next one. Whatever I make next, that's if I make anything next. Maybe I'll do it on how to trap your man. It'll be a lot more well done. But until then,